Yeah! Can't steal it! Woo! Wheel and deal it! The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning, but brother, I am bad and they know I'm bad.
I'm the man of the hour, the man with the power. You sweet to be sour.
It's showtime, folks!
Welcome to the Grill Out. From the heart of Shillian, West Virginia, here's your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty.
I'm Hollywood Jeff Petty, your host, and I'm joined by my wonderful two co-hosts, the reflection of perfection, Jason Lykens, your current reigning and defending Grill Out's predictions champion.
Which means I should have been introduced last.
Well, I just did the one pet peeve I have about...
Yeah, you did.
the one pet peeve. I don't know. I'm rolling with the punches right now.
Yeah.
He's got a defense today, too.
He does. He does got a defense today, and we also have to announce how his last defense went. And the other one that you're hearing is Josh Cole. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Maestro.
So to real quick, to piggyback off of our conversation from last week about wrestling styles, to give a more definitive answer of what you asked about our favorite, I'm going to go with the brawler powerhouse style.
Okay.
Because oftentimes in video games, that's what I would make my character. I just like power. So.
Okay. Well, thanks for bringing that up. To any of you who have no clue what we're talking about, please listen to last week's episode.
Yeah. Episode 39.
Video games and wrestling
styles. Yeah, so it's episode 40 now.
I was getting ready to say, we are on the big 4-0 right now.
I'm almost 40.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you are.
I'm almost 30.
And you know what? You're sorry.
No.
No, you are, both of you. You're both sorry.
No.
You're sorry people. You're sorry personalities. And you're just sorry.
Oh, you gotta love it. Yeah, no, it is episode 40. We've made 40 episodes now.
Yeah, I've been here for all of them.
For every single one of them, Jason.
Every single one.
Every single one.
And listen, I have a question.
What's up?
I don't care. I'm not really interested. But I'm sure at least one of the listeners wants to know who is the champ now. Because of Double or Nothing. I don't care. I don't care if it's me or not. But I'm sure one listener wants to know who is the champ.
So I did horribly.
Okay. Yeah.
I am not the champion.
Okay, what was the final score?
I got 6.
6 out of?
We had, I think it was 12 actually on the card itself, or maybe 13, and we had one less on our predictions because we didn't know one of the matches.
Okay.
But so like
one of them got announced after we did our predictions.
Yeah.
Okay, so not saying who the winner is, but how many correct did they get?
9.
9.
They got 9 correct. Okay.
I only got 6.
I have no idea, by the way.
No, I know it's not Josh.
Okay.
Because he did mention that before the show.
Okay.
Because he was sitting there and was like, yeah, I might actually get it. Right now I have a 5 and you all have 4. And then about 2 minutes later, it's like, that was not me. It was not me. So,
he said, I'm not the one.
It was not me.
So wait a minute. Okay, so when we do this podcast, radio show, whatever, I'm in the studio. Just to give the listeners a quick heads up, I'm in the studio doing sound checks before we get started.
Well, the control room.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm in the control room. Yeah. I'm getting sound checks before I come in here. Yeah, coming in here to the studio before we get started on the show. And that's what I heard. Because we're doing sound checks, I hear Josh say, I have 5 correct. I'm in the lead right now.
He said that he had 5 and we had 4. And he was looking pretty smug.
So from the 2 minutes it took me to finish that in there to end here, his dreams were crushed.
Yeah, and it happened pretty quickly.
It did.
And it was amazing to watch.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so legitimately have no clue who won.
Okay, all right, Josh.
So, Jeff, 8.
8.
So you're still reigning and defending champion, Jason at 9.
Yeah.
Was it the triple threat that was the difference? Is that what it was?
Maybe.
Because I know the triple threat, all three of us, we each picked somebody different.
Yes.
Yes, it was, because he picked Jericho.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See, I didn't go
Who'd
with
you
Jericho.
Who'd you pick, Jeff?
Oh, did I go with Shibata?
You did, and I went with Hook.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
Yep.
6, 8, and 9. You're still reigning champ. Not that I care, but the belt is where it belongs.
You also showed up to the studio today.
Yeah.
Very MJF'd out.
Yes.
Yeah, like you got the hat that you got in Scotland.
Yes, that I purchased in Scotland.
Yes.
Speaking of Scotland,
Joe Hinder.
well, Clash at the Castle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. He was telling a story. That's not. You don't segue by interrupting. You let the story happen.
Yeah.
40 episodes and we're still working on this segue thing. But yeah, no, you bought that in Scotland and everything, and you had a good time.
I did. Scotland was great.
That's awesome.
Speaking of Scotland, Clash in the Castle. Clash at the Castle was happening in Scotland, and I'd like to do some more predictions and keep this belt where it belongs.
That is very true. Yes, a Clash at the Castle
Scotland
will be this Saturday, June 15th.
There's a lot of home talent on this show.
There is a lot of home talent on this show. We have 5 matches. We don't have a big long list of
There
matches.
might
to get
be
through.
a 6 between now and then, but
Yeah, but I mean, we got to kind of do it this way because of just how this show falls. Like, I mean, unless it gets to the point like what was it? Was it King of the Ring where we had to do predictions on the
because they
Facebook
still had the
page?
tournament going on when we
Yeah, and we couldn't squeeze it in anywhere, so we're like, all right, we'll just throw it on the Facebook page.
Okay,
Whatnot.
can I throw out a suggestion here?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so on this breakdown that we have in front of us, can we do
down.
number 4 first? Because I think that's probably the easiest one to pick.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
All right.
Okay.
Number 4 on our list. There's 5 matches. This one is most likely going to be the main event.
I don't know. I think one is.
Yeah,
Oh, is are they going with Priest and McIntyre?
I think so.
I think so.
I mean,
think,
okay.
I think that will be the main event because it's Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and go with Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. I Quit match for the undisputed WWE Championship.
They need to get rid of that undisputed part. It's kind of getting annoying.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
And actually retire the Universal title.
Yeah. Okay. Jason.
You know what? I don't like going first, but I'll say it. AJ Styles is going to lose. He's going to say I quit. The winner is going to be Cody.
Okay. Josh.
See, I could see it being Cody, but we got the OC here. I'm going Styles.
Wait, are you legitimately going AJ
I'm
Styles?
going AJ Styles.
You know,
this is going to be a trilogy.
You got to go for broke on this.
Okay, so we have our predictions list.
Yes.
Yeah.
And under each match, we have, our name and then who we're going to pick. That way we can tally it up. See, I went ahead
He actually did this.
and just put all 3 of us down for Cody.
Yeah.
Yep. I sat here and watched it.
Yes.
I did too.
And then I just see Cody's name start disappearing from Josh's. And I was like, oh, maybe he just wants to type it in himself. That's fine. We'll just do it that way. I don't have to help. And then I hear, it could be Cody. So you're legitimate. Okay.
Final answer. Final
It
answer.
is
Really, like,
sketched in stone.
Now is your time to say, haha, just kidding.
No, I'm going AJ. And I
Okay.
see Cody winning back and Money Bank.
Money in. Okay.
I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Okay.
So I don't see anything else going on for Cody between now and SummerSlam.
That's true. But at the same time, I don't know if I fully agree. Okay,
He
well,
beat
it's
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, and it was a whole thing. You've broken Jason and I's brains right now. Is what you've
the
done.
way I'm looking at it, who does Cody have to help him right now?
Nobody.
And AJ has the OC.
True.
I feel like the OC is going to get involved.
Okay. But if you have Cody lose the title, then whenever it comes time for Rock Cody or Roman Cody,
Whatever they decide to do.
what is the stakes there? Yeah, sure, Cody will get the title back, but he's already been defeated. You know, the story is who will take the title from Cody, and if it's, well, everyone he faces, so he can have a trilogy until Rock and Roman come
Well, see, he has to have that adversity again.
You just want to put Cody through the ringer is all you want to do.
You know what? No.
I also want to see Styles with the title again.
He's picking Styles. Let him have it. Clearly, Captain Six over there doesn't want to win.
I'm going Cody.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I mean, I know that he has the OC. I get that, and
That
you know,
AJ does.
Yeah. The AJ has the OC, Bullet Club, whatever you want to call them. I know they're not officially Bullet Club, but that's basically what they are.
The original club. That's what the OC stands for.
Okay.
So.
See, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Josh, you said, who does Cody have?
Yeah.
Yeah? Whose contract just ended with AEW? Arn Anderson.
I mean, he could pull out the Glock. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I completely forgot.
Yep. So maybe Double A shows up and gives that Double A spine buster, which is good. But AJ Styles, okay.
Well, these B shows from WWE are like super, super predictable. So it's either we're tying or you're winning. So
Yeah, but if we tie, I still win.
yeah,
That's true. Okay, but here's my thing. Here's the reason why I'm going with Cody, and this is the last thing because we got to move on.
Yes.
One thing, arguably he's the biggest babyface in the company.
Yes.
Correct. What is a good babyface match? I watched one earlier from I can't remember. They're called Cholitos, Lucha Libre.
Okay.
It's basically females wrestling in Mexico in dresses and like princess dresses. It's interesting.
Okay.
I watched it, and this is how the match went, and this is how I see it going.
But okay.
This is how I see the match going for Cody. He's going to have all of this adversity thrown at him. He's going to have the OC thrown at him. He's going to have AJ Styles thrown at him. He's going to have weapons thrown at him. But he's going to walk away as the victor because he's going to have to fight a little harder. Go back to what we talked about last week with different wrestling styles, just to pick from Japanese wrestling, the fighting spirit of a champion. So I could see that's how that match is going to go. He's going to have everything thrown at him, but he's still going to come out on top. So, and yes, I'm going with Cody on that one. All right. Next one. We'll go with the triple threat tag match. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are champions against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Triple threat match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Josh.
I could see this one going either way, whichever team. But I'm going to say Bianca and Jade retain.
Okay. All right, he's going to go Bianca.
I mean, the Homelanders could get it, but I don't know.
Okay. Jason?
I'll be honest. I don't know. Because, Bianca and Cargill can retain. But it could also be the perfect time to split them up.
Because we are, a couple months removed from WrestleMania.
Yeah. Are Alba and Isla from Scotland? Either one from Scotland?
One of them. I don't know if both are. I know one of them is.
I think it might be Alba.
I think it is Alba.
Get titles on the line.
I know. Bianca and Cargill.
You want to go Bianca and Cargill?
Both of them are from Scotland.
Oh, jeez.
You need to put on your Scottish hat.
I do.
You put on your Scotland hat.
Oh,
Think about it.
Okay, this will be the only time I ask this. Okay. Jeff, will you make your pick so I can think about this a little bit more?
That's hard though.
It
is.
That is. I thought Alba Fire was just from Scotland. I didn't know Isla Dawn was. Man. I kind of want to go Baszler and Stark though. I don't know why. I just feel like
I feel like they could get it this time, but it's hard. To me, Cargo and Belair is like the safe bet on this one.
It is the safe bet on this one, just like Cody was on the last one.
Yeah, I mean. Okay, so no matter what, I'm gonna beat Josh.
But you do gotta take certain risk. I'm going Baszler and Stark.
Okay. I don't know if this is the smart play or not, but I'm gonna go Alba and Isla. Right. Oh, I do not like that pick.
Oh man, if AJ Styles wins and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair wins,
okay, so
I ain't gonna know what I'm gonna do.
Jeff, you're going Baszler and Stark.
Yes.
Josh is going Cargill and Belair.
I think if Baszler and Stark wins, they're going to pin either Alba Fire or Aladon. They're not going to pin Bianca Belair or Jade Cargill.
No, I'm going to go with the Dawn of Fire.
Dawn of Fire. Okay.
I like really
that.
cool theme music, by the way, if you haven't heard it.
Does it start off with
No, it doesn't.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn?
Looking at you, Def Rebel.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about that. Bianca Belair is a really good one of his, too.
Yeah, he has some good ones, but
yeah.
He's not no Jim Johnston.
No.
Or Jimmy Hart.
But at the same time, should you only have one person doing the music for
That's
everyone?
true.
Like, let it be unique. Let it, bring multiple people in and let them do it for different people.
I always enjoy when they have like actual bands do their music, like Stone Cold's Disturbed theme song. I enjoy it, and because of my musical taste, that's where a lot of it comes from, is being introduced to it through wrestlers' theme songs.
I mean, a Motorhead with Triple H,
and
Motorhead with Evolution,
and
Triple H again.
Yeah, I was going to say, Motorhead did three theme songs for him. So, okay, that was a discussion we had.
Yes.
We had here recently. You could tell we're still reeling a little bit from that one. All right, this one is interesting because it involves somebody whose contract allegedly is coming up.
Yeah.
Yes. If not already done.
Yeah. So don't know how this one's going to go. Sami Zayn, your champion, will be defending his title against Chad Gable, and he will have Otis, Akira Tozawa, and Maxine Dupree
Alpha Academy
for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Jason.
Jeez.
I'm just doing it at random now.
Yeah. It's just, I want Chad Gable to win.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So do they say, hey, Chatty Poo, we'll give you the Intercontinental title if you sign a contract? Because I'll be honest, Sami Zayn as a champ just isn't doing it for me.
Nope.
Because, I mean, they missed their chance with Sami Zayn a while back.
Yeah.
Having him right out of the bloodline picking up the Intercontinental title would have been a completely different story.
Yep.
Chad Gable should have been the one to beat Gunther.
Yes.
I'm going to go Chad Gable.
Okay.
I'm as well for basically the same reasons.
No, get your own pick.
Okay. Chad Gable. All right. Josh, you're going Chad Gable as well?
Yep.
Jeff, which way are you going, buddy?
I
do.
I'm sitting here thinking.
You are?
On the one hand, do you pull the trigger with Otis and Chad Gable now?
Yeah, but what about on the other hand?
On the other hand, do you keep it going?
I don't know.
Do you put the Intercontinental title on Chad Gable?
Do you?
And Otis is the one with the assist, because now he's got this storyline with Chad Gable. Or is he going to do it? Is he not going to do it?
Is he or is he not?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So
will he not?
Exactly.
I know.
And Sammy's a great wrestler.
Yes, great.
He to me, he's a great Intercontinental champion, not under these circumstances.
No.
Yeah.
So which way do you go?
I'm going Chad.
Going Chad?
Yeah.
Yep.
Tozawa's going to do his little dance out there.
Yep. And I do. I think that they are going to further. I think Chad's going to re-sign.
Yeah.
I don't see him leaving.
I might be wrong. I think his contract actually expired like this past week.
Yeah,
I haven't heard
think,
anything.
Well, I don't know if they did like an injury extension or if they just did a kind of one night, like a per diem extension.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, because didn't they do that technically with Punk in 2011?
They've done it a few times.
Yeah, but that's the first one that pops in my head because, Punk's contract was coming up and they needed to, go ahead and they needed him to stay there because his contract ended before Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
So they did an extension, and I think leading up to the show, they were still negotiating his contract. And I think, wasn't it at the show, the show was already live, that's when he signed his contract? I think that's
Maybe.
don't quote me on that, but I think that's how the story went. All right. WWE Women's Championship match. Bayley, your champion, defending it against Piper Niven with Chelsea Green.
Another Homelander.
All right. Josh.
I'm going to go Bayley.
Bayley. Okay.
It'd be great for Niven, and it is her country, but yeah.
Okay. Jason.
Yeah, I'm also going Bayley.
Bayley. Okay.
I don't think she has had a strong enough story yet to justify getting it off of her.
Yeah. And I think that Piper Niven's great.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. But I don't.
She's great.
Speaking of her, a lot of people hate the what
Well,
chants.
Bayley.
Sometimes the what chants can be annoying, and this past Friday SmackDown, the what chants were super annoying with Piper Niven's promo. She was trying to give a really good promo. Fans are always like, what? It's like, please shut up and let her do her promo.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Final match. Allegedly the main event.
Allegedly.
Yep.
Or potentially.
Strong
alleged.
potential.
It
Strong
makes
potential.
the most sense
Potential.
for this event.
Most sense.
Strong potential.
Strong.
For the World Heavyweight Championship match,
World
Damian
Heavyweight Championship.
Priest,
Damian Priest.
your champion,
Your champion.
will be defending the
Will
title
be defending the title
against Drew McIntyre.
against Scotland's own Drew McIntyre.
Jason. I'm doing it now because I know he hates going first.
Last time Drew didn't win,
Yep.
but
Wait, which last time?
the last Clash at the Castle.
Okay,
Drew
that's
did.
true.
That's true.
Yeah, he lost to Roman.
Yep.
But should the title come off of Damian Priest?
That's a good question.
Should CM Punk distract Drew McIntyre and cause him to not pick it up again? What is going to happen? That's a really good question.
That is a good question.
And I'm definitely not stretching for time.
Oh, we're good on
Trying
time.
to figure it out in my head. Ah, jeez.
While you're doing that, it's weird they called this Clash to Castle because this has no reference to any castles that's in Glasgow or even Scotland. First one did because it was actually for the Cardiff Castle.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I guess they figured, hey, UK show, we'll just continue this name, whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, also, anytime they would do a show in England, no matter where it was, they would always say, close to London. It's like, you're in Newcastle. That's like a few hours away.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just playing off.
There's
people's
apparently
ignorance.
some kind of thing called a castle, in Glasgow, kind of near it, but it's not actually a castle. It's more like a little house.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that's what they're referencing.
What arena are they at?
OVO Hydro? Something like that.
Oh, the Hydro Arena.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we went to it.
Oh, really?
Matter of fact, my brother, not like a week after we were there, played the Hydro Arena.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Priest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Josh?
I could see CM Punk doing something to cost McIntyre the match here because he had a training video recently. Looks pretty good in shape. Arms looking good.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you go?
Yeah.
Which way? You got two choices. You got Priest. You got McIntyre.
McIntyre by disqualification.
Ah.
Okay. Didn't even. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Still gets the win, but not the title.
Jeff. Priest. McIntyre.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Let you see.
I'm thinking.
Do I still get the point if it's not a disqualification?
As long as he wins.
I don't know. Because that's Like, honestly, not trying to be the whole, I don't want to lose, but winning and winning the championship, I think, is different
It is.
than winning and not getting the title.
That is true, but because the way we tally this up is we just go back, we look at the match card and just who won this. Not so much titles transferring. I would say that it counts based on that because that's just how we've done it since then.
Well, I think we need to see what the score is at the end of the night, and then we'll make a decision on whether or not to count it. I mean,
Let's go,
pick
AJ.
AJ Styles. Come on, Jeff. Look at me, Jeff. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre.
CM Punk.
What are you thinking? Talk it out. Let's hear it.
Liv Morgan Judgment Day.
What is it?
I said Liv Morgan Judgment Day.
That's true. Like I
Dom's
don't.
got himself a mommy, a side chick, and a wife.
He does. He's doing it all. He's doing it all with that mullet.
Doing it all. Looking like Eddie.
Yes. I feel like Priest has not had that long of a run.
No, not that long.
No, but I also feel like that this is supposed to be a big thing for McIntyre because they're in Scotland, and he did. You made a very good point about him losing
Yeah.
to Roman at the previous Clash at the Castle. So, with all of that being said,
Yeah, with the being
What
said.
if?
Hold
So
on.
Money in the Bank is next month. Mm-hmm. McIntyre wins the title in Scotland. Damian Priest wins the Money in the Bank contract again and wins back the title. Because McIntyre hates that Money in the Bank contract.
that's wow. Okay.
What if CM Punk wins the... You see, I don't think you put CM Punk in that match.
No.
No.
I think you do keep the title on Priest. He hasn't had that long of a run with it. Maybe take him to Money in the Bank. I do think that you need to further the CM Punk Drew McIntyre story. So with that being said, I'm going to go Damian Priest.
Well, let me ask you this. Since you're going Priest, okay. Priest wins. Mm-hmm. What if Drew gets Money in the Bank, and then Drew cashes it in on Priest, but then loses the title to CM Punk?
I can see that
Or
happening, too.
you do that, and then you have a triple threat. That way you have Punk not having to do all of the physicality, and then you have it as a triple threat.
Actually,
Yeah.
let's hold that thought.
Let's hold it.
Let's take a quick break.
Quick break.
We've went 28 minutes in this first
28.
in this first break.
Yeah.
We will come back and we will flesh out this idea more.
Flesh it out.
Plus other things.
Other
on
things.
other things on
Other
this show.
things.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's time for more of the Grill Out. Here's Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Grill Out, episode 40. I'm your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty, and I'm joined by my illustrious co-host, Josh Cole, baby,
Coming from Scotland.
and then
No, you're not.
the current reigning and defending
Yes.
Grill Out's predictions champion,
Say it.
the reflection of perfection,
Perfection.
Jason Lykens.
Good, you're
Yes.
good. If you're great, you're him.
That's right. When you're good, you're good. But when you're great,
You're a chicken sandwich.
that doesn't make any sense at all.
It's not supposed to. I'm also a little hungry right now. I could go for a McChicken.
I had an egg salad sandwich on the way in.
Oh, how was that?
I mean, it was from a gas station.
Oh,
so
well.
I'm rolling the dice. You know,
I'll say-
we'll see. And it was a Go Mart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of McChickens, McDonald's has a really good bacon ranch Cajun chicken sandwich. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
they just came out with that. It is
Yeah.
good. It is good. Also, speaking of gas station foods, I was in Cincinnati one time and was out, consuming adult beverages.
Yeah.
Went back to the hotel. I thought it was a great idea to get some gas station burritos.
No.
Oh, I regretted that so much the next day. A professor that all of us know,
No.
Jason
Only
and I
two of us.
to a more extent.
Yeah.
I'll say her name on here, Kim Cobb. The next morning, we're leaving. and I was in the van that we were traveling back to West Virginia in, and she's like, "Oh," because everybody on campus called me Hefe, almost everybody, and she's like, "Oh, what's Hefe doing? Is he all right?" They opened the door to the van. I am strapped in, leaning forward, trying not to hurl, and I got sunglasses on. I am a wreck. She's like, "What happened to you last night?" I'm like, "Well,
Gas station burrito.
yeah, that was my exact response."
Gas station burrito.
So yeah, don't eat the gas station burritos. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
What's happening in Scotland again?
Scotland, they got Clash at the Castle. We just did our predictions.
At the Hydro Arena in Glasgow, Scotland.
Yeah.
Yes.
No castles, but
No castle. There's none.
Harry Carey has joined us.
Hi.
How's the Cubs doing?
If Glasgow was made of cheese, would you eat it? God knows I would. I'd go back for seconds.
Hey, Harry.
Yeah.
How's the Cubs doing?
I love the Cubs. Cubbies. Hey, if a dugout was made out of spare ribs, you think you could eat it all? I could.
Why?
Because I'm hungry.
So you don't want a McChicken?
No.
Oh.
No, I tell you what I like. I like to go to the Hydro Arena and get a bottle of water.
So you can be hydrated?
No. I just taste it.
I
I love your sweet cheeses.
I don't know how Harry Carey got here.
life finds a way.
Life does find a
If I
way.
learned anything, it's life finds a way from Jeff Goldblum. Thank you.
It does. Jeff Goldblum is an
Jeff
interesting.
Goldblum. Yeah.
Yep, he's an interesting fellow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you know
fellow.
what else is interesting?
What?
Crazy Royal Rumble eliminations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, in my mind, there's one that is the worst elimination of all time.
I know where he's going with
Yes, because
this. Is it what we talked about off the
yeah,
air? Okay.
yeah,
All right.
because
I know exactly where
still
he's going.
like okay.
He's still upset about this.
So back in the day,
what Rumble was that?
I don't remember.
Early 90s, I think.
don't remember. It could have been 92. I'm not sure. I don't think it was.
Keep talking. I'm
Yes.
gonna look it up.
So, a legendary wrestler by the name of Mil Mascaras, the man of 1,000 masks, was brought in to do a Royal Rumble appearance for the World Wrestling Federation. Josh, are you aware of this story?
I am not.
Okay, well, what year?
97.
97. Okay,
Yeah.
excuse me. He was not going to win because, of course not.
Ain't gonna work for me, brother.
No, but he was not going to be eliminated. He refused. He said, I will be there, but I will not get eliminated. So how did he solve this problem? He felt and thought and said that it would be a better idea for him to go to the top turnbuckle in a Royal Rumble and dive to someone on the outside. So instead of being eliminated, he eliminated himself because somehow that makes you look better.
Yes. Also, you want to hear something ridiculous?
Yes.
Because so I went ahead and Googled this. I'm on Reddit right now.
Okay.
This Reddit thread, it's from 3 years ago. It's called Mil Mascaras won the 1997 Royal Rumble.
Okay.
This was their reasoning. In 1997, Mil Mascaras entered the Royal Rumble and made it into the match. He was eliminated when he jumped off the top rope to do a splash to the outside. But to get to the top, he went through the ropes, not over them, while he didn't return to the match is unknown. The 1997 Royal Rumble is known for being stolen by Stone Cold Steve Austin, whose elimination by Bret Hart went unnoticed by distracted referees.
Yeah.
Austin then eliminated Hart, claiming the victory, but since both Austin and Hart were eliminated, the victory belongs to the man who entered and was never actually eliminated, Mil Mascaras.
Okay, well, using that logic, Curtis Axel won his.
So, it's funny you say that.
Okay.
Because this thread starts off with, we all know about the cases of Scotty 2 Hotty and Curtis Axel winning the Royal Rumble, but they never made it to the ring.
Yeah.
R-Truth, too.
That's true.
Nia
R-Truth.
Jax took him spot.
Yep. Exactly. So,
Something to ponder about.
that is something to ponder.
Hey,
Harry's back.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
You know, since WWE and TNA seem to be having a relationship,
They do.
what match do you want to see?
What match do I want?
Well, we already got one for Jordan Grace and Roxanne Perez. And you know what would be crazy?
What?
Jordan winning.
Wow.
when is
Tonight.
It's
Is it
tonight.
It's tonight.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wait, tonight as in day of recording or day of playing?
Day of playing.
Day of playing. Wow. That's crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
It would be.
They should have put title for title. That'd been cool too.
That would have been the Jordan Grace thing. It really just came out of left field.
Yeah.
And I guess that there
She was
is.
the one who didn't win a Rumble either.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
There was also because I guess like there is sort of a loose working relationship with TNA and WWE now. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, and apparently, I guess Jordan Grace has like a few dates to appear in WWE, and they're also doing on TNA's upcoming pay-per-view. I think this Friday or whatever it is. She has an open challenge, so we might see someone from WWE come over.
Natalia.
Yeah.
That
And then,
Natalia needs a new character. Best way, send her to TNA for a little bit.
Yeah, and Brooks
That's true.
Jensen has kind of sort of teased he might pop up in TNA.
I mean, it is interesting, and I'm very glad that WWE has now started to open their doors. This is one of the positives of the post-Vince era of
Who
WWE.
knows? We might see Joe Hendry at Clash of the Castle.
Ooh.
I mean, if you say his name, he appears.
Yeah, and he's from Scotland.
I believe in Joe Hendry. That was
Hey,
awful.
who sings that song?
Joe Hendry.
Yeah, well, let's keep it that way.
Yep. Leave me alone. Leave me be. And I have a decent broadcasting voice. I don't have a good singing voice.
No, I don't want to see Joe Hendry in WWE.
Really? Why is that?
I don't think he would
What about
be
NXT?
able. I still don't think he'd be able to be Joe Hendry though.
Yeah.
Like one of the great things about Joe Hendry for me is whenever he makes the songs about other individuals.
That's true.
You know, would there be some legality issues there? Now, it should fall under parody, which
Yes.
is okay,
Yeah.
but I don't know if people will be as understanding of parody law.
That's true. Also, and I'm not saying, I don't mean this in an insulting way. And this is another good thing why I think it's a good thing that they're opening their doors to other promotions. WWE fans, not the hardcore fans, not hardcore wrestling fans that follow WWE, casual WWE fans, they're not going to get it. It's not going to click in their head. They like, and for example of that, I will say from my own perspective, before I started to branch out to other promotions and stuff and watch other forms of professional wrestling, when the Good Brothers showed up, I had no idea who they were.
Yeah.
I had no idea who they were. I had no idea who Shinsuke Nakamura was. The only person out of that group that debuted that I knew was AJ Styles, and that's because when I was a kid, I saw him in TNA.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I knew who he was. And even then, looking at AJ Styles then versus when he was in TNA, I wouldn't have known if they didn't say that was AJ Styles.
Yeah.
So, and again, I'm not meaning that in an insulting way towards WWE fans, but they stay sort of how Vince was. They stay within that WWE bubble.
Yeah.
And I think that right there, staying within that bubble, has been detrimental to WWE in the long run.
Oh yeah.
And then not just Vince, just anybody that's in that bubble.
Yeah.
Like it just, I don't know. It's a weird dichotomy. Is that the correct wording? Yeah. It's just a weird dichotomy. I don't know.
Okay, so Josh, who would you like to see come over and do a match for?
Coming over from TNA.
Oh, before I didn't know. I forgot I was answering that question. Moose.
Against who?
Oh, Moose. I'd like to see him against Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's old. He's former TNA.
Yeah.
He was there during the rough times of TNA. And Moose has he's been one of those guys that has stuck around with them and really, been there. he's really helped like do the building blocks of building TNA to what they are now.
Yeah.
So,
Not Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth.
ooh,
That would. I want to know how that goes.
that would that's interesting.
But against who?
Ooh. Drew McIntyre would be a good one.
I mean,
They have history there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Punk.
Yeah, Punk would be good.
Yeah. That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, because wasn't AJ Lee like?
Oh yeah, yeah.
AJ and Ziggler. Well, Nemeth now.
Yeah.
They had that thing going on. She was like, what? Was she his like valet or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with Big E.
Yeah. Still can't believe Big E just knocked her.
Yep.
She and you know what? You can tell she's a tough gal because she took that like a champ.
Yeah.
Well, she also did say that she had so much padding there that she didn't even really
No,
feel
that's
it.
true. That's true. I forgot about that part of the story. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So I think my pick on that would have to be a tag team of Motor City Machine Guns.
But aren't they going to AEW? Or have they already went to AEW?
They're still on the TNA roster.
I think they were on AEW briefly when AEW and TNA had that little thing going on.
But I thought that their contracts were coming up with TNA, and there's been a lot of rumors about them jumping ship.
Well, right now, rumors are not concrete.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
this is
That's
who
true.
I'm
That's
picking.
hearsay. Okay, I'm just saying. I thought they had already debuted.
That's
I'm
who
just
I'm
saying.
picking.
Okay. So you're going Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah, against Finn Balor and Dom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Okay. Finn Balor and okay, that would be an interesting one. Really, Motor City Machine Guns. If I were to go with that, I would say New Day. Xavier and Kofi.
How much longer do you think Kofi has? Like he doesn't have the Rumble spots anymore.
No,
Those are done.
Yeah, he's not the. I think he's went to that well. That well's dry now.
Yeah, he's
So-
kind of messed up the last couple too.
Yeah, so he's starting to show his age a little bit out there.
Yeah.
Kofi, 5 years.
We take our truth and put him in TNA as Ron Killings.
I mean,
Completely forgot.
Wait, okay.
He was so good as Ron
What
Killings
if you
too.
have R-Truth searching TNA for Ron Killings?
That would be funny.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I think if none of y'all have, so you both know about Ron Killings, TNA.
Oh yeah.
all that,
I mean,
okay.
NWA champion.
Pretty much
Yeah,
R-Truth, but opposite.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
completely serious. Just
I think when he first came back to WWE, he was still kind of that. Then he became goofy.
yeah. He because like watching Ron Killings in TNA because that's where like I was talking about with AJ Styles where I got introduced to him. I remember that. So then when I like the story goes, I stepped away from wrestling for several years, came back. I see R-Truth. I'm like, ain't that Ron Killings?
Yeah.
and then he's doing his comedy shtick, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
This is what happened? But after a while, it did grow on me. And he's also the greatest 24/7 champion of all time.
Yeah.
But no, that would, and also for those of you that are listening, if you've never watched Ron Killings in TNA, do yourself a favor. You look at R-Truth different. You will look at R-Truth completely different at that point, but in a good way. And to me, it shows that the man does have range.
Yeah.
A lot more range than people like to give him credit for.
What about a Jordan Grace Asuka match?
Ooh, but Asuka is injured at the
yeah.
moment. Yeah, she did something with her knee. She posted it the other day. She's got a brace and everything on.
Yeah.
No, Jordan Grace against Nia Jax.
I mean, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they just Nia Jax. I'm trying to think. That's the first one.
The Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, we still need to have the Nia Jax Jade Cargill match.
We do. That right there's another one. Why not Jordan Grace and Jade Cargill? Two powerhouses.
Yeah, but I don't know if they would mesh.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, a lot of times when you have powerhouse versus powerhouse, like if you had Moose versus Bobby Lashley. Mm-hmm. I don't know how well it's going to go.
They technically already had a match.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, but it ended by disqualification. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Take Jade Cargill out.
Yeah.
Put in Bianca Belair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Bianca, she is a powerhouse, but she's a lot more versed in other areas. She's
also,
very athletic.
Yeah, she's also more in tune to the WWE style of wrestling.
That's true.
I think Cargill is still trying to find her feet. Mm-hmm. I mean, not just with wrestling, but now also going to the WWE style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She is getting better.
She is.
Yeah, she's a lot better than how she was when she first started.
I'm not taking anything away from her at all.
No, not at all. But it would be interesting to see Abyss, even though he's a backstage producer now, see something like that. Eric Young maybe jumping over, mini H.
So, hey, Vince isn't there anymore. I'll come back now.
That's true. That's true.
I still would have liked to have seen Abyss versus Undertaker.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I would have
Or even
loved
Kane.
Yeah.
I was going to say Kane or Mankind.
Yeah.
That I feel like that would have been very good.
The Boulder.
That
little
threw me off.
Tweet thing.
That threw me off. Did you watch that last night that Josh sent?
No.
Okay, so
I completely ignore Josh when we're not here.
So the Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Okay.
the animated series,
Yeah.
the Boulder on there.
Okay.
He's an Earthbender.
Yes,
Okay.
he is voiced by none other than Mick Foley.
Oh,
And
okay.
he refers to himself in the third person, kind of like The Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. You know, the Rock, the Boulder.
that does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Boulder is angry.
but that's still crazy that is Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched. I've watched bits and pieces of that show,
It's
but
very
I
good.
just and I didn't know Mick Foley did any voice work.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I mean, I'm not saying that as a jab to him. It's
No,
just
no.
whenever I see Mick Foley, I don't automatically think of voice actor.
I think of Santa.
Exactly. Yeah,
He
exactly.
loves Christmas.
He loves Christmas so much. His daughter's name is Noelle.
Yeah.
You know, James Storm is still in TNA.
That's true. He did have that brief run in NXT.
You mean the one match?
Yeah. No, I think he did a couple house shows.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't remember what happened. Something I may have come down the money, and then he bolted over.
Like beer money?
No, not beer money.
Just came down to money.
Just came down to money.
Okay.
No, yeah, not Bobby Roode,
Yeah.
Beer Money Inc., all that. Which that's another one. I'm glad he's doing better, but I enjoyed Bobby Roode. Like, I wish he was able to be in the ring to where yes, we could have a Beer Money reunion with James Storm now that there's this working relationship with TNA. And just because we're down to our last couple of minutes, another thing, and I'm just going to throw this out there, WWE is also starting this working relationship with Marigold. Because it came out this week that I guess Rossy Agawa pointed out that Triple H allegedly talked him into leaving Stardom and starting another promotion because
Gave him that push.
Yeah.
Like boost of confidence, I guess.
yeah, because he felt like being in Stardom, he was nothing more than like a piece.
Okay.
Like they just told you, hey, sit there. When he's sort of the one to, he's the one that built that brand up.
Yeah.
And I get that. You build it up and then it's not yours anymore. Somebody else is taking it over, and you're told to just sit
Like
over there in
George
the corner.
Lucas in Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Star Wars shirt right here.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. People can't see your shirt, Josh.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it.
I got a NASCAR shirt on. It's straight.
Yeah. And I'm wearing a nice black button-up shirt because I'm dressed like a professional. I'm dressed
champion.
like an adult. Okay, you're wearing your NASCAR shirt and you're wearing your mom's basement shirt.
Jeez.
It's not real. Let's talk about
Still
pro
real to
wrestling.
me.
And we're going to stop it right there. Oh, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we have On This Day in Wrestling History and the main event.
Mission Intimidate.
Stay tuned.
Once again, here's Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you see Eddie Hall?
With the
the
2-on-1. Yeah.
Powerbomb, you just knocked him out?
Yeah.
Why would you like? I guess the payday was good.
It had to have been. But that was, yeah. I'm your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty. That was Josh Cole, baby, who brought up Eddie Hall, who, in case you don't know, is a power lifter.
He was a previous World's Strongest Man winner.
Yes.
Not just competitor, but winner.
Yeah. Big man.
Oh, yes.
Big man.
Yes.
And he was in a 2 versus 1 MMA fight. He was basically in a handicap match.
They were little people, too.
Yeah. One of them
They
was
weren't little people. They were just, like, they're not little people as in the...
The sense.
They're just, like, average-sized people.
Yeah. And that's Jason Lykens.
Yeah, but Eddie Hall is a beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is why he is called the Beast, Eddie Hall.
And
he is massive.
Yeah, and he straight up powerbombed that one guy and then knocked the other one out.
No, the same guy.
Oh, it was the same guy?
Yeah, he powerbombed the guy, got right back up, and Eddie Hall just knocked him out.
Oh, my.
Well, it wasn't even a power bomb. It was like an alley-oop kind of
Yeah.
thing where he just like picked the guy up and threw him.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and he's running over and Eddie Hall just hits him with a right.
Oh, my
Just a
gosh.
right hook to the chin.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. All right. On this day in wrestling history. June 9th, 1991, Conan, at the time known as Conan El Barbaro, became the first ever CMLL World Heavyweight Champion with a victory over Cien Caras in a tournament final in Mexico City, Mexico.
Really? Mexico's the word you have trouble with there?
You're about to say Mexico?
Mexico? Yeah.
That's
In a
correct
tournament
pronunciation.
final in, how do you say that, huh? Mexico.
After I said Cien Caras,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like after you got that perfectly fine, you mess up on Mexico City, Mexico.
I'm an enigma.
Yeah.
He's so disappointed in me. June 9th, 1994, WWE, at the time WWF, holds its first ever Hall of Fame induction ceremony from the Omni Inner Harbor International Hotel in Baltimore, Maryland. The induction class included Chief Jay Strongbow, Classy Freddie Blassie, Arnold Scaland,
Scotland,
yeah. Gorilla Monsoon, Bobo
Brazil,
James Dudley, and Buddy Rogers. Well, it was the company's first Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
It was the second Hall of Fame class overall after 1993,
which solely had Andre the Giant as its posthumous inductee, who only had a video package shown on an episode of Raw.
You see, we could finish it together. Not you, Josh.
You want to give this last one a shot, Josh?
Sure, AJ Styles, June 9th,
Oh,
2004.
Jesus. Don't even get it right.
Already messed this up.
You just have to follow it word for word. You're like, one.
Yeah, so June 9, 2004, AJ Styles won his third X Division championship from Frankie Kazarian at a weekly NWA TNA taping in Nashville, Tennessee.
Woo!
He was also the inaugural holder of the title when it was first introduced in June 2002.
2002.
All right. There you go. We got CMLL, WWE, and some TNA stuff in the On This Day in Wrestling History.
Semi-NWA.
Yes.
It's a wide spectrum of wrestling that you get here.
We try.
Consejo Mundo de Lucha Libre.
We try. Moving on, we have the main event nationally. As far as television goes, it's pretty much...
Yeah, you got all your shows.
Yeah, you got all your shows.
You got them all there.
But tonight, you will have NXT Battleground. This upcoming weekend, on June 14th, you will have TNA Against All
Odds.
June 15th will be WWE Clash at the Castle.
Scotland, Glasgow, Hydro Arena.
And then the All Together pay-per-view on June 16th. This is put on by the United Japan Pro Wrestling Organization, consisting of New Japan, All Japan, DDT, Stardom, and Big Japan Pro Wrestling.
What he just said.
Locally, you have Micro Wrestling Federation has They have 2 shows in West Virginia this upcoming week.
2 of them.
The first is on Monday, June 10th, which will be at the Crystal Valley Restaurant
And Saloon.
in Romney, West Virginia.
Romney.
This is an all-ages show with a bell time of 7 p.m.
Everyone welcome.
And tickets start at $24.99.
Not a bad price.
Their second show is on Friday, June 14th, which will be at the Go-Mart Ballpark in Charleston, West Virginia.
Charleston, West Virginia. It's at the Go-Mart Ballpark, home of the Dirty Birds.
No longer the Power.
This is also an all-ages show with a bell time at 7 p.m. and tickets start at $23.99.
Even better price for everyone being welcome.
Also on Friday, June 14th, Pro Wrestling Conquest returns to Charleston for Life Without Caution. Which will be at the Quantum Sports Center in Canal City. Meet and greet is at 6:30 p.m. with a bell time of 7:30 p.m.
1 hour to meet them.
Tickets are $20 for adults and $5 for kids.
Split prices because of age.
This event will feature Charleston native Cole Carter.
No relation.
Who is signed... Yeah, no...
It's a first name. That's not how names work.
Who is signed to All Elite Wrestling and Ring of Honor.
AEW ROH.
And is the reigning Pro Wrestling Conquest Imperial Champion.
He's the champ.
The event will also feature Extreme Championship Wrestling legend Shane Douglas.
Shane Douglas, the franchise.
Who often makes appearances for Appalachian Championship Wrestling.
Different company.
The rest of these local events will be on June 15th.
Saturday.
Atlantic Terror Championship Wrestling presents Justice at the Leetown Community Center in Carneysville, West Virginia.
Home of the Carnies.
Bell time is at 7 p.m. Front row is $15 and general admission is $12.
Get your ticket early.
Real Shoot Wrestling will be at the Taylor County Fairgrounds in Grafton, West Virginia. For Monster Bash. Bell time. Bell time is at 5 p.m. and tickets are $10.
Should be an early show, so you'll have plenty of time to get home and, maybe have dinner later, or you could watch a movie with a loved one.
Retro Reset Wrestling and Indie World Wrestling will celebrate the women's of wrestling with a ladies' night at the Crossroads Mall in Mount Hope, West Virginia.
Yes, it's ladies' night. Crossroads. I grew up kind of in that area where I spent a lot of time at that mall. I remember there was one time I walked into the GameStop and there was a little kid playing a wrestling game, and I got on there and I was playing it with him, and I was like, oh, this reminds me of 1992, and the kid was like, yeah, and I was like, do you remember the 90s? And he was like, yeah. Granted, this was 2005 and that kid wasn't born in the 90s. But long story short, Mount Hope, West Virginia, Crossroads Mall, ladies' night.
First, bell time is bell time is at 6 p.m.
1 hour past 5.
First 2 rows are $15 and general admission is $10.
$15 for up front, $10 for third row and back.
Yep. The first 2 rows are $15.
That's what I said.
This event will feature Brittany Jade.
No relation to Jade Cargill, according to Josh's way of figuring out names and relation.
Yeah. Who has been seen in All Elite Wrestling.
All Elite Wrestling.
And that is the show.
That's all of it.
That's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Go like the Facebook page, The Grill Out. If you want to let us know what you think of the show, you can email us, thegrillout95@gmail.com. I would like to know who has stolen our email address and went and bought some Norton virus software. That is 100% a shoot. Yeah, just keep liking the Facebook page. Share everything. We appreciate everybody for the engagement online. And until next time, fellow wrestling fans, have a good one.
Good one.
Goodbye. And good night. Bad.